Hi guys, hello, Mary meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and of course today is Sunday. We have the AM 1610 Silvermoon radio tonight, and I'm at McDonald's today. I was at ABC Pizza yesterday. So unfortunately, our extra money for doing fun stuff is pretty much done. The remainder of the AdSense money coming that we received is going to be next week. We'll do it here. So, I'm going to explain that to you. Now, we had a good show last night. I kind of trolled my own show. People didn't realize it. No, there wasn't anything wrong with the show. It just... it was just, I don't know. We did okay. We had reviews. The number of people on it live was a little low. People keep asking me why Ed wasn't in the show in person. Well, Ed doesn't want to be on the show. He doesn't want to be on the live shows. I cannot force him on the show. That's not going to happen. I can't force him on the show. So, here's an interesting thing that you may never have realized. This is a medium Diet Coke and a large vanilla shake. It's a McCafe shake, orange juice, frozen, and this is a fountain drink, tea, and iced coffee. Okay. So it's interesting because how does that work? But this is supposed to be a large shake. It's a medium cup. This is a medium soda, and it's in the same cup. Okay? I do wish that McDonald's would go back to paper cups. Instead of this plastic stuff. Maybe they will eventually. Who knows? Okay, so the point is, we had a good show last night. We had a few people there. We had a few phone calls that were getting kind of silly. Trying to fake Ed's voice, things like that. I think I know who it was. But overall, it wasn't too bad. I was trolling my own show, guys, in case you didn't know that. When I said the show sucked. I was heckling my own show. Now, the weather is getting cooler. And tonight's no exception to the rule. Tonight's temperature is going to be about 10 degrees Celsius. We're getting close to that time when temperatures are gonna be colder and colder and colder. But you know what? I love this time of year. This in spring. And the reason I like this in spring is it's it's good weather. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's kind of in between. Spring is nice because it's warmer but not excessively hot in my part of the country on a normal basis. Autumn is nice because it starts out warm and gradually turns colder, so you don't have a problem acclimating to the temperature changes. You just get used to it, okay? So that's one reason why I like autumn, is because autumn is a gradual change most of the time. That doesn't affect you that much. I was thinking about something last night, and in the World of Warcraft, and I was thinking about how much I'm gonna be. I mean, I didn't play anything this week, but I was thinking about Icecrown. I remember going up an Icecrown Citadel and Michele, and taking on some of the forces up there, the Alliance forces, and Horde forces. This thing's not centered. And I don't know, I just started thinking about Icecrown yesterday. How nice it would be if I was to turn Icecrown into a backdrop for my scene, for my room. But the thing that people don't realize is why I have that scene is my backdrop. To understand the reason, you have to think back of the song by the Beach Boys called In My Room, just to understand this, okay? Your room is where you keep your innermost personal thoughts, your trophies, your souvenirs, especially if you're a teenager and you don't have a house, okay? You don't live by yourself, you don't have a trophy room, you don't have anything like that. Everything that you've earned, all your achievements, is most likely is going to be in your room. That's where you're going to keep most of your stuff. Okay, it's also where you do most of your activities. Like, for example, where you, if you play musical instruments, is where you probably more likely practice. If you are a writer using your laptop or notebook, that's where you're gonna be writing your notes and your stories. I guess you can say my apartment is kind of in my room. In a sense, the whole apartment is mine, or was until Ed moved in, and now it's kind of shared. And now the only place I really have that's my own is the same place that I already had the whole time. Oh, I just see a Gmail message came in. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually don't mind sharing an apartment with Ed, but you know, men like to spread their stuff far and wide, and anything that I came up with a system for me has now been seriously changed. I knew that was going to happen, so I wasn't like totally surprised by it. Because I've lived with Ed before, I know how Ed works. But anyway, I want to get back to him and try to get out of here. People have suggested to me, saying, why don't you change your background? To what? And I was thinking, well, maybe I could change my background to Icecrown Citadel. Well, yeah, except my chair doesn't look like it's something that'd be appropriate for sitting out in this field, you know. Something you might say was, well, why don't you just get a chair that doesn't have a back, and then you'd be able to do that. And that's an idea, is to get a different kind of chair that doesn't have a back. Absolutely. Maybe a stool or something where it's basically has no back, or if it does have a back, has a low back. But, yeah, like I said, back to the room that's one idea. I could change it to something like Ice Crown, or the Bazaar, or who knows? Maybe I could even change it to Elwyn Forest. I have some beautiful pictures of Elwyn Forest. I flew over Elwyn Forest as Michele a couple months ago, and I took some selfies in Elwyn Forest. Of course, that's Alliance territory, and it's not like you're going to go ahead and just wait for someone to kill you. You know, there's a reason why I usually kind of would like to visit Elwyn Forest, or even Everson Woods. There's something about the environment, the colors, we know it's a game. Everybody knows that. But one of the things that's getting me sad is the computer video card operating system is going to have to get upgraded soon. I mean, I originally did upgrade to Mojave, and I got it to work for a little bit, and then the next time I booted, it didn't work again. So, and I think it's because I don't have the video card, but if I boot ROM, I couldn't see why it wasn't booting. Installing the other video card in the machine didn't solve the problem either, because I couldn't see it anyway. So, we're gonna get the right video card. We're gonna get 5 boot ROM and just call it a day. Now, I got a good deal, an NVIDIA video card, which is flash with the boot ROM. It supports Mojave, probably supports Catalina, but it's only got 2 gigabytes of video RAM. Of course, there's another advantage too, is it's a single slot, and it doesn't need additional bus power. The only problem is that by default, it's gonna boot up on the DVI connector, because the display ports don't automatically work on it. Well, I got the cable, so that's not a problem. It's just a bit of an annoyance, if you get my drift. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, because I was really hoping to play some more World of Warcraft this winter. See, remember last time I got to play much World of Warcraft during the winter? It was right before my accident, which happened on December 6th, 2019. And so I was playing World of Warcraft a lot. And thanks to the help of Skynet and Struggle Cat, we got my Shadow Priest up to level 53. I haven't done much with Michele since. I haven't played much World of Warcraft since either. I think it's because I feel like some of the joy has evaporated from the game. I really do want to get back to playing the game on a regular basis, because I enjoy it. But sometimes it's not fun playing by yourself either. So, I mean, what do you do? You know? I'm at a point in my life right now where, of course, I'm saying to myself it's autumn is coming, my season's going to be starting soon. We're going to be having snowstorms coming up. We're going to be planning winter activities. And, of course, you know, I know that for some people they're not looking forward to this. Ed comes to mind. He's not looking forward to it at all. But you know what, Ed? It's the nature of the system. Get used to it. Now, by the way, the monopod bracket works fine on this thing, on the walker. Get out here. I'm going to show you this how it's done here, so we can see it. As you can see, it's 2 pipe clamps mounted to the frame of the walker, holding the monopod in place. And but that thing is shaky. That thing is shaky. Because the walker itself doesn't have any suspension, so it's basically my baby does the shaky shaky. That goes around town, shaking down the line, going rude on the family band. Camera bouncing side by side. My camera does the shaky shaky. So, anyway, so the good news is, the 3.5 trillion stimulus passed the House. But now we gotta see if it's gonna pass the Senate. People did ask me what the latest what that is. Well, honestly, guys, unless they can get any Republicans to kind of fill in Joe Manchin's spot. I mean, I think Josh Hawley would do it if he was asked. Chuck Schumer, hey, do this. Go talk to Josh Hawley. He supported Bernie Sanders with the stimulus increase. Explain the situation to him. All you need to do is get 2 Republicans to side with you guys, and you're done. You're set. That's all you need. Stop playing that dirty enemy faction game, because that's not going to help you get this done. All right? Also, another thing, too, is maybe Joe Manchin is right on some things. This bill's got a lot of special interest legislation in it. I mean, a lot of special interest, special legislation. Could you consider writing a new... No, it's a little late now for that, but for the future, next time you propose these bills like this, work specifically as a bipartisan project. Work together with the Republicans and do this as a team. Reconciliation cards doesn't mean it's only my party's gonna vote on this and screw you. That's not what a reconciliation card can do. A reconciliation card basically means you just need a simple majority vote. Work with bipartisan next time. It might help you guys. Because if you guys don't come up with the reconciliation for raising the debt ceiling or canceling the debt ceiling or whatever, or the continuing resolution of the government, there won't be no government. Oh, by the way, something related to that is what's going on in my novel, my novella. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I haven't really gotten to this part yet. But if you ever read the book, you already know that Michele is working her butt off to get rid of Savannah's Windrunner as war chief. In the sense that she is doing her best to take the Quethlas and turn it into an independent, free, non-aligned nation, similar to Dalaran, so that they can actually have the ability to negotiate deals with anybody they please. So, want to work with the Alliance? No problem. Want to deal with the United States Marine Corps, of the United States? No problem. What do you think they share a railroad with, right? You want to have you want to eventually work on getting a railroad going into Stormwind? No problem. That's what makes the story so awesome. Because I'm taking my characters, and I'm turning them into something much greater than most people would think they are. One of the things is that, just like my characters, I'm a thinker, okay? I think about things. I think about logic. I think about the world around me. All right? And I can tell you right now that Michele, God bless her, is extremely intelligent and as a person. Because part of Michele is me in here. The analytical one, the thinking one. In fact, some people would say Lumi is Michele. You know, sometimes I wonder, because I think Lumi is also portrayed in Michele too, but I think I see Michele as more as the calculating one, the one that goes through, thinks about things, and the ramifications. That could be me too. That could be the Virgo in there. Whereas Tindiara kind of looks a little bit like me, because I tried really hard to make Tindiara look like me. She kind of reminds me of a younger me, a little more brash and stuff like that, but still fun. And the reason we created Tindiara the character was because I started writing the book, and I realized I wanted to chronicle my actual journeys of my character's training. And what a better way to do it than to actually create a character who is a mage, but also has some warrior training as well. Now, the problem is Tindiara doesn't really have much warrior training. Sure, she has a sword, but she doesn't really fight much with it. After all, she's got the ability to throw fire and frost bolts, and that's what she usually does. You know, she's always focusing on that, trying to do the right thing for Silvermoon, and that's what she does. And she loves her people. She loves the Cinderai. Okay, she loves the Cinderai a lot. And her people is, you know, important to her, just as I love America. I love writing stories, but I also never ever necessarily thought about not writing stories that at least involve America in some way, in a form, considering this is my home, this is where I live. Now, yesterday we talked about the future, my next life. Yes, I have indeed did confirm with Mother God that I am going to be going to the real Quethlas. I'm going to be going to the real Azeroth. I'm going to be there, fighting the real Scourge and the Dead Scar. I'm going to be there doing that for real. And I say, let's do it. Bring it on. Because, I mean, I've been living on this earth now for most of my 34th life, and frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I'm sick of it. Beam me up, Scotty. There's no more intelligent life on this planet. At least it seems like that. Especially when you look at the the situation around me, all the craziness that's going on in this planet. So right now, remember I said to you also that eventually I was going to try to get some more video of the new Cumberland farms. Well, maybe today, this week, we could do that. I want to see if we can get some in. Because there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to.
Thank you.
The biggest thing for me right now is, like Craig Sr. said, is, you know, it'd be good to see you get out more, do more things outside, because it'll give you a chance to do new things, and that's what I want to do. That's why I'm doing these videos. It's because I want to be out there and doing more than sitting in my room, staring at my computer, realizing that someday in the very near future, that World of Warcraft game will stop playing and I won't be able to do anything more until I get the EFI ROM and then boot up into Mojave or Carolina. And the weather right now is good, so I figured come outside. Soon it's going to be time for me to get my long sleeve clothes out of the closet. And I'm going to have to get some new clothes soon too. I know that a lot of people are going to ask themselves this, do you really think we're going to be having the stimulus check? Yes. What form? I don't know. I don't know. I have to agree with Walter Wayburn on this. I believe there's going to be a stimulus check, but in what form, I don't know. Is the government going to really go into a shutdown? I would say about 75% probability is yes. Is the government going to default? I'm going to say the probability is 75% yes. But then wouldn't that mess up the idea about getting a check? Yeah, that is a good possibility. It's contingent on that not happening. If we can keep the government funded and keep the government open, then yeah, that's when they would be able to mail the checks out. But if they can't mail out the checks, you can have all the money you want on paper, but it ain't gonna do you no good, because when you're gonna go out there and pay your bills, bill companies don't want to see promissory notes. They want to see actual U.S. dollars in their hands, not promissory notes. After all, I'm not wimpy. I'll pay you Tuesday for every good today. Yeah, right. Sorry, wimpy. I need money today for your hamburger today. That's just reality. So, anyway, so tonight's show, of course, is going to be very exciting. I look forward to doing Silvermoon Radio AM 1610. And I'll tell you why. Because sometimes I pull records out of my record collection I had never actually personally played, and then I put them on the turntable, and I'm listening to them, and they're like, wow, this is so friggin' cool. Because, you know, I never heard the singer before, or I've only heard maybe a piece of the song, and now I get a chance to hear the whole song. For example, the Ray Charles album, What Did I Say? I never really played that album before, but I kind of wanted to hear it, and then I put it on since there was nothing else going on, and then I heard the song, tell your mama, tell your pop. I've heard that song before, but I never heard the whole song, so now I got a chance to listen to that. And the record itself has a really good compilation of music on it. So this is why Silvermoon Radio 1610 is such an awesome show. Is I get to hear something different, you get to hear something different, and it's random. There's no order. There's no like pre-selected albums coming out. I just grab 6 records, sometimes 7, throw them on the turntable, on the record changer, and boom, we're good. We're on. That's it. Unfortunately, sometimes records do get those stuck in the groove problem. We all kind of get that way, right? In our lives. Yep. Oh, yeah. We all get like that, no? So, yeah. That's the reason I like the music program. And I love when people listen to it because it's so fun. We talk in the general chat area, in the text chat. We talk, we tape at each other. We're all listening to music together. We're all listening to this song. Listening to what the producer and the singer and the director are trying to do. Create with that piece of music or the album. And it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm inviting anybody to come to it. It's free. You don't even need to pay anything. Just sign up on Discord. That's all you have to do. Just sign up on Discord. Come and listen to the record. Come listen to the music. Just like the Doobie Brothers say, oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, the point is, I welcome you to come. I want to see you here. And we want to have some fun with you guys. I do. And the music show lets us share some of our favorite music and some records we never heard before. That's fun. It's like opening up a time capsule you don't even remember you had some of these records. And then you go, oh, this is a groovy one. Oh, I got a groovy record, but it's not random. This is an album I have called United States of America. It was created in the 60s for people on acid trips. I'm not kidding you. On Columbia Records. This is really a weird psychedelic record. I got it in the same sleeve as Edie Brickell's Shooting Rubber Bands at the Stars. In her own way, Edie Brickell is kind of weird too, but someday I'll put that one on, but don't forget. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this. Yes, we will do a video of us walking home. It's no big deal. Just get ready for my walker to do the shaky shaky. I can't help that. Nope, can't. Just the nature of the mountain, the walker. So, alright guys. See you later. Oh, I did leave a message to Michi about the ears. I hope he's gonna get back to me maybe tomorrow or this week and let me know if he's gonna be able to get me a new set of ears ready because it's gonna take time to ship from the Ukraine. So we'll just have to use the spare ears until they come. All right. See you later, guys. Bye bye.